This video this week is brought to you by WrestlingWithWrestling.com and the Andre Corbeil Show. Please check out both for up-to-date news, interviews and wrestling media from fans all around the world. Back, wrestling fans, to another smacked up wrestling review, and let's look back at Raw last night. Of course, the Elimination Chamber was Sunday, and now we know that Roman Reigns is going to be facing Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. So what was going to happen on Raw? Well, we had a mixed bag really, with the action being okay to say the least. We had a few instances where we're going to see what's going to happen at WrestleMania, with likes of the IC title looking like it's going to be a triple threat between Seth Rollins, The Miz and Finn Balor. John Cena has called out The Undertaker, but he knows it won't happen, so he's going to go to SmackDown to see if he can get any challenges from there to have his way in WrestleMania as well. One of the talking points of the night was Roman Reigns basically shooting on Brock Lesnar, telling everybody what everybody else sees with the Universal title not being defended on Raw, and how Brock Lesnar just likes to show up when he feels like it. I have to agree with him, and it was one of the best promos Roman Reigns has done since being in the WWE. He has improved, and that's the most important thing as well. Looking back on some of his other promos, yeah, you can tell it was scripted, but this one, it wasn't. He was telling exactly how he felt and what it means to be with that title. WWE need Roman Reigns with this championship to have the Universal title back on Raw. It makes more sense when the IC title has basically carried the main title situation over on Raw for the last nearly 12 months. And it's a goddamn shame that the main title has been just a prop for the last year. And I totally agree with Roman Reigns. I genuinely think it was one of his best promos. Totally agree with everything he said. And the crowd was behind him for a change. Closing Raw, of course, was Ronda Rousey coming out, and Triple H, and Stephanie, and Kurt Angle to resolve everything that happened in the Elimination Chamber. Some things were resolved, but one thing was certain. The hit that Triple H landed in Kurt Angle just before he left. Now, like I said on Sunday, and we've called it a couple of times, it's going to be a mixed tag to start off Ronda Rousey's career in WWE. I'm totally cool with it to have two Olympians in the ring against basically the future of WWE. I think it's going to be a really cool match at WrestleMania. With the John Cena scenario, a lot of talk has been aimed at Shinsuke Nakamura at Fastlane, with his Royal Rumble spot being put on the line against John Cena to try and make it a triple threat. I don't want to see this route. I'd rather just have it as AJ versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Don't get me wrong, if John Cena was in the match, it still would be a good match, but I'd rather just see the two competitors for the WWE title. Having The Undertaker versus John Cena should have been the match from last year. For whatever reason, we know it never happened, but let's hopefully we get it this year. And if this is going to be Undertaker's final WrestleMania, please at least make it a good WrestleMania, and not like the last couple we had where it was obvious he was in a lot of pain, he wasn't up to his best, and it was kind of the dull moment of the shows. Unfortunately, saying Undertaker segments really weren't for WrestleMania for a long period of time. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to check out WrestlingWithWrestling.com. Flo and Kirsty are now on the scene there as well. Kirsty covering ROH, while Flo is covering the German indie scene. Be sure to check that out as well. Be sure to check out Flo's SmackDown review tomorrow when it launches. So let's see what happens to SmackDown tonight when John Cena arrives at SmackDown Live. Till next time, wrestling fans, we'll see you after.